G'day guys, it's Ross, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be attempting to show you how to make pasta. Now, this is the first time I've ever tried to do it, so it may not work. This is what you're going to need. 1 medium-sized egg. Flour, set of scales, a fork, a rolling pin, and a pair of hands. Right, so the next thing you're going to need to do is, or the first thing you're going to need to do, sorry, is turn the scales on. You're going to need 100 grams of flour. Now, I would love to tell you what it is in ounces, but I can't, because the ounce function on the scales is broken. 100 and, I don't know if you can see that, 101 grams, close enough. Right, so to save on the amount of stuff you're going to have to wash up, what you're going to do now is you're going to crack an egg into this scale bowl, just to save using another bowl really. Actually, take another bowl, just to make sure you don't get eggshell in. Crack the egg on the side. Oh. Dispose the eggshell to the side. Kitchen towel also comes in handy. And then you're going to want to make a well in the middle of the flour. You're going to want to make a well like this with the fork, or just with your hands. Right, now whisk the egg up. Well, don't whisk it as such, just break it up and pour that in the middle. Now what you want to do is just fold it in with a fork. Keep folding it in until you get a doughy consistency. Right, it's not looking how it did on the TV, so I think I'm going to add some water. So I don't know how much. Now, a good rule to apply, one that my nan taught me, is you can always add, but you can never take away. And I've added too much, saying that. Right. So, alright. This, that's more flour. "100 grams for one egg" is definitely what they said on the TV. So, like I said, I've definitely done something wrong. Right, so I'm going to try and rectify this now, and I'll bring you back once I've sorted. I'm going to try and rectify it by adding another egg. When they showed it on the TV, they said 1 egg to 100 grams. But I may have smaller eggs than they were using. They might have been using large eggs, and I think these are medium eggs. But the dough, when they showed it, was very, very yellow. So hopefully this will fix it. So what you want to do now, make sure it's in a ball in the middle. Like I said, just swivel it round like that, just to get it in a nice ball. Then you want to cover it over the top with cling film. You're going to leave that, just put it on the back to rest for about 15 minutes. So the time now is, oh, the clock appears to have disappeared. Right, the time's 11:35, so if I Oh. That'll do. So it should start ticking away. Yeah. And meanwhile that's happening, I think I'm going to have a bit of a clear up. Right, so it's been resting, but halfway through I did add quite a bit of flour, probably 75 grams. As you can see, it's looking more like a dough now. So the next job is just to dust the worktop with flour so the dough doesn't stick to it. Right, so just squeeze it in your hand a couple of times might be a good idea, just to make sure you get in the form. Right, get into a nice ball. Right, now make sure you dust the rolling pin before you use it. Probably the best way to do this is just put some flour in your hand and then just run the rolling pin round it. Right, so what you want to do now is roll out the pasta. Now, if I could, I'd be doing this with a pasta roller, but I don't have one of the pasta milling rolling machine things. So that is why I'm using a rolling pin. It should work. If it seems sticky when you're rolling it out, just add some more flour, just dust some flour over the top, and that should work its way into the dough. Yeah, this is definitely too sticky. Just stick the thing. Right, I'm going to have to make that back up into a ball and see if I can add more flour to it. Rolled out as I'm going to get it, to be honest. So I'm going to start slicing. I think I'll slice it this way actually. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put it. If I put it straight into the water that I'm going to cook it in fact. Hopefully that will try and prevent it from sticking together. I'll put it here so you can see. So I'm just going to try and cut it as thin as I can to little strips. I think my next video is also a pasta dish, but I don't think I'm going to be using this pasta. You need fusilli pasta as well. No, anyway, so I'll come back to you when all this is cut. I've got the mix here. I'm going to make some ravioli too. Just figuring out what to put in it could be the problem. Put cheese in. Ooh. I know exactly what I'm going to put in. Sun-dried tomato. It's part of my next recipe actually. The next recipe will definitely work, 'cause I've done it about 100 million times before. So, there is an attempted piece of ravioli. Right, so let's give my thingy a go. What is it? I'll tell you if I remember the name. I just said it about 5 seconds ago. 45 seconds. Let me get my watch out. Well, actually 30 seconds. It's been about 10. Of course, the filling doesn't need to be cooked 'cause it's already been cooked. I'd say when it gets to 1/4 it'll be ready. The second hand, of course. No, it's not Monday, it's Sunday if you're wondering. The day's out. Right, let's take that out. That could do a bit more actually. Hard to tell, of course, because it's not as yellow as pasta I've seen before. By the way, here's the rest of my pasta. I put it all together and it's kind of clumped up, so I'll put that in a minute just to see if it does anything. But when it does, I've got a big job to clear up. It's all over the floor too. Is it ready if it's floating? Or not? Let's try that. Put it in there just to give it a bit more cooking. I'll eat it in a little bit. This video is probably about 20 minutes long. I think I'll have to cut it down. I'll probably have about half an hour's worth of footage. Oh. Right, I don't think I'm going to bother tasting the rest of the pasta because it's all going to taste the same. Also got to clean my camera because it's covered in flour. Right, let's how do we tackle this? It's definitely pasta. Doesn't taste too bad either. The only problem is too thick. Ow! That sun-dried tomato's really hot. That's delicious. The only problem is, like I said, the pasta's too thick. Ah, quite. Ah, hot. So all in all, not too bad. The only problem is obviously I didn't have a pasta cooking meal thing. I wonder if I put this in the water whether it will just break up anyway. No, it just stays in one big starchy clump. So it's a shame that didn't work out. I suppose I'll have to use normal pasta for the next video. So thanks for watching this very long video. I'll try to cut it down as short as I can. In fact, the other video might come out first, but I mean I've got to put it up really now after I've used all the stuff and made all this mess. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.